More than 30 people have been killed in Ethiopia's Oromia region's Arsi zone in the past week, local sources say. More than 30 people have been killed in attacks by militants in the Arsi zone of the Oromia region in the past week, including Sunday, residents and church leaders told the BBC. 3 local sources said at least 2 people were killed in further attacks on Sunday night. 5 local residents and church leaders, the BBC, spoke to said the attacks in the Shirka and Murdi districts of the Arsi zone began early last week. On Tuesday, 17/2026, 4 people were killed in the first attack in the Fakursa Kabyle of Murdi district, local church leaders and a resident said, asking not to be named for security reasons. Another resident said his father was attacked in a nearby area. He said the 4 residents were killed by gunfire. He said that after the attack, gunmen who came to their area hit his father on the leg with a knife and burned down their house. A local church leader said that of the 4 people killed, 1 is a Muslim. The 3 are his Christian friends. Why are you killing a Christian? They said he is an accomplice, so they killed him too. The second attack with the highest death toll occurred on Thursday, February 19, 2018, according to sources. Church leaders and residents said that 19 people were killed in the attack in Jawi Wacha Kabyle, Shirka Warida, a member of the Jawi Abiyun Gevre Hashitsi Kata church in the area and a local leader. We came at 9 p.m. without warning. Then they did what they did, shot 21 people, and did whatever they wanted, he said, adding that 2 of his relatives were killed. The residents were killed wherever they were, the sources said. They were attacked on the road and in their homes. They also said that the residents who were killed on Thursday were buried en masse at the Abiyun Gevre Hashitsi Katu church in Jawi. 3 sources told the BBC that another attack in the same Kabyle around 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. killed 8 people. 5 people were also taken hostage, said a local church leader. The gunmen also burned down residents' homes and the church administration office. They burned the old men and women in the fire again, the residents said, adding that many residents, including himself, fled after the attack. 8 people injured in the 2 attacks are receiving treatment, the sources added. At least 2 residents were killed in the same Shirka district last night. A resident and a church leader told the BBC. They said that 2 elderly brothers in their homes were killed in the attack on Sunday. Another local resident said that 5 people were killed. The district administrator of Murdi, Ethio-Eritrea, confirmed to the BBC that the attack had taken place and said that the attack was not religiously motivated. The administrator, who said that one of the 4 dead was Muslim, he said the first attack was on a Muslim resident and that the other 3 Christians were killed because they were defending the Muslim when he was attacked. Ethio-Eritrea said the attack was carried out by gunmen he called Shen. He added that 4 houses were burned in the attack. The district administrator, who said he could not provide details as he was deployed to the area with security forces, said that security forces exchanged fire with the gunmen. The Ethiopian Orthodox Ethio-Eritrea Church's Permanent Synod issued a statement on Saturday, February 21, 2026, stating that innocent Orthodox Christians were brutally killed in East Arsi 21, and the whereabouts of the survivors are unknown, and that more than 10 households' homes and property were destroyed in the fire. The Permanent Synod said the killing of the innocent was committed in the name of religion, adding, "It is committed in the name of religion, not by religious people." The Synod added that the attack was carried out with the aim of creating conflict between religious institutions that have coexisted for a long time. The followers of the Islamic religion and the Christian community must condemn them together, it added. The Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs of Ethiopia said in a statement on Sunday, February 22, 2026, "We are deeply saddened by the terrible tragedy that befell our Orthodox Christian followers in Nijon." The Supreme Council said the incident does not represent any religion, adding, "Instead, we believe it is a malicious conspiracy to undermine the centuries-old value of respect between religions and create suspicion and conflict among believers." The Standing Synod of the Ethiopian Orthodox Ethio-Eritrea Church also said that the repeated deaths and displacements in the East Arsi Diocese violate the constitutional right of Orthodox followers to freely live, work, and worship in any part of our country. The Standing Synod, which said the regional government and local administration are making efforts to resolve the problem, called on the Permanent Synod to intensify its efforts and take steps to address the root cause of the problem so that it does not recur in the future. The Ethiopian Council of Religious Institutions condemned the killings and urged the government to pursue and bring to justice those responsible for this blatant and inhumane act. In a statement, the council called on the government to provide adequate protection to prevent a similar attack on innocent civilians in the area. It also called on all religious institutions to condemn this horrific act with one voice and stand together and do everything they can to prevent a similar attack. In October, 25 people, including children, were killed in attacks by unidentified gunmen on Orthodox followers in Guna, Murti, Shirka, and Halanko Wave districts of the East Arsi zone, according to victims' families and local Ethiopian Orthodox Ethio church leaders. Neither the federal government nor the Oromia regional state has yet made any public statements about the killings that occurred over the past few days.